And we're good. Hey guys. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat already. What's up, everybody? Thank you guys for tuning in. Gen X songs you will never hear on the radio. You know, the working title was songs that only we know, that nobody else knows. All the songs only you know, whatever. Anyways, there we go.
I don't hear it.
Bienvenido, Spain. Shout out to Spain coming in strong out there. Shout out Canada. Ukraine is on the map. And of course, love to, to our home country, the United States of America, coming in strong with the most of our viewers and listeners, especially on our audio side. We are definitely international over there. Hit that like, subscribe, and follow button. Hit that notification bell and get alerted when we go live. We go every Thursday with an audio follow-up dropped on Sunday for our Monday crew. Shout out to our Monday crew, those guys who tune in every Monday and catch our latest, crispiest, newest, freshest episode. Shout out to everybody that consumes our content. Thank you guys for spending your time with us.
Did you play the intro song, or are you waiting on that?
Oh shit, it's playing right now. You guys didn't hear it?
No, I can't even hear it.
Oh shit. Well, there we go.
We got no music.
I don't know, buddy. I played it.
You forgot to plug in the doll.
No, the doll's plugged in. I did. Oh shit, buddy. I don't know.
Hey, co-host. Hey, my co-host.
Can you hear the clapping?
Barely. It's very low.
There we go. Anyways, all right. Well, sorry about that, fellas.
Hey, as long as we can hear the music, it's fine.
All right.
Dance.
And our shout out to our currently 4 viewers out there. So I think we'll get that one slid by in post-production. We'll cut all this part out. So anyways, thank you guys for tuning in to this week. We are talking about songs. So this originally started with, we have a handful of songs. I'm like, you know what? There's nobody else I know that ever heard this song. I'm always, explaining it. So I reached out to some friends of mine, Greg and Toby, and I'm like, hey guys, what are some songs that you never hear on the radio? What's some music that like you feel like only you know? And so we came up with this list. And you know what? This first one, we got this video here. It's a lot of fun. Check this one out.
That's not the beginning.
Green Jelly, Three Little Pigs, released in 1993. All right, raise your hand if you've heard this on the radio. The UK joint. It hit number 5 in 93.
I was in the Marines when this came out. It was very popular.
32 years since it's charted, buddy.
32 years. You're not allowed to say that out loud, bro.
32 years is when you sent this tape to me
right.
from Camp Pendleton. Yes. Love the claymation back in the day. It was pretty dope. We accepted it. It was pretty good. In 93, this wasn't software. This was real stuff. There's people out there pushing on that shit and doing all the things.
Yeah, the claymation is awesome.
I'm sorry, I got all lost watching this shit. I haven't seen this. I watched it when I downloaded it, but then, I haven't seen it since. Anyways, Green Jelly. I remember, Greg, yeah, you were in the Marines. You had made a mixtape, and you'd sent that all the way up from Camp Pendleton all the way up here, and it was like one of those songs. Had no idea there was a video to it until I think Headbangers Ball. I think is when I first saw the video, and that wasn't until like
probably Headbangers Ball.
Right.
Comedy rock band.
So that first one, that Green Jelly, Three Little Pigs, I heard directly from you. And this next song was another little.
I think I still have the CD around for that somewhere.
The Green Jelly one?
Yeah. I bought it. I had it. I played it in my car. There was a couple of other pretty good songs on that album, I think.
This next song I also got from you. These were the Shackley days. This were the days when we had high-speed internet and we could take and download hundreds of MP3s from LimeWire and Napster in a matter of minutes and minutes and minutes. That was unheard of, at least back in those days, right? The late 90s, early 2000, 2001.
It was a mixtape or something that I got from somewhere. I don't even remember where this was from. This was such a great jam, though. No one's ever heard this either.
Yeah, nobody on the planet has ever heard this one either. I've never heard this one on the radio. I've seen it on TV. I've never heard this shit on the radio. Back from 2000. It charted in the UK at number 18.
Mr. Kirk, Dexter's in school.
I'm afraid he's not, Miss
Fishbone.
Dexter's truancy problem is
way out of hand.
The Baltimore County School Board have decided to expel Dexter from the entire public school system.
Mr. Kirk, I'm as upset as you to learn Dexter's truancy, but surely expulsion is not the answer.
I'm afraid expulsion is the only answer. It is the opinion of the entire staff that Dexter is criminally insane.
I definitely never saw the video.
This is one of those songs that little bits just get stuck in your head.
I used to listen to this every morning on the way to work, dude.
I was listening to this. I had this whole playlist. Auto connects when I get in my car.
On a CD. I probably had this on a CD, and I bet I still have it somewhere too. I don't throw anything away.
He was white as a sheet.
And he also made false teeth.
Yeah, I thought this was like actual samples from old movies and stuff.
Avalanche is above. Business continues below.
Did I ever tell you the story about it?
Yeah, this whole song's just a mix. Midgets.
I felt strangely hypnotized. I was in another world, the world of 20,000 girls. And rectangles. Storing up tomatrists. A man with a golden eyeball.
And tighten your buttocks.
Or juice on your chin.
I promised my girlfriend.
A violin. This was so epic.
These guys are Australian. They're Australian dudes.
See, we don't get that kind of info back in those days. You know, if we heard it on the radio, if we caught it like on MTV or one of those knockoff freaking channels that just showed videos or whatever. No, unless you caught it in a magazine, you know what I mean? This wasn't just happening. What does that mean?
Yeah, they just went and found a bunch of old records and sampled all this stuff from old records they found in the local record store.
All right, let's pull this one. Boom. Pull that shit right out. Now this next one, I'm bringing this one to the table. I heard about this one on tape. I've never heard about it never heard it on the radio. This goes all the way back to like mid-90s. And hanging out with my cousin, he's a skater and he had all these skater friends. It's not really skater music, but they were into like all that just music that I just didn't know about, right? So, sorry, it was on here. Name that tune.
Yeah, who recognizes it first? Shout it out in the comments.
84, sorry. But I didn't hear this until like high school. So that was just before 90. See, not skater music.
But they were the only ones okay with listening to this. They call it a dance song.
I was 2. Here we go. Smothered Hope. Skinny Puppy, Smothered Hope, 1984 off their album Remission. It last charted. Didn't chart. It's off this album, Skinny Puppy. But here's the breakdown.
Why is the quality so horrible?
Everybody knows.
This is like a bootleg of a bootleg.
Probably made on the 808.
Sounds terrible.
Up. Smothered Hope. Shout out to Skinny Puppy.
Is there something wrong with that track? I can hardly hear it.
No, it shouldn't be. I can hear it just fine. No?
It's not coming through the
Dang.
coming through the software is all that good.
Well, then let's pause it. Well, that's the good part, though. That was the breakdown. All right, so shout out to Skinny Puppy, whoever those guys are or were or wherever they are now. I have no information. I never even looked these guys up. I'm sure they got a wiki, but
Yeah, are they still around? Are they still touring? Can you go see them live?
probably touring London pubs.
Dude, they are still touring. You're freaking kidding me.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you can still go see these guys live. We can see them in November. They're coming to the U.S.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. The end of November, we can see them in San Francisco.
Okay.
They're playing 3 nights at the end of November.
I'll call
Skinny
my cousin.
Puppy live. Maybe Toby wants to go.
We'll hit up Toby. Toby, let's go. Let's go see Skinny
Let's
Puppy.
go. You drive.
Greg, you brought this next one to the table, and I know I have heard this on the radio, and I know I have seen the video, and the video much more, but this isn't their big hit, so there's still a chance this didn't get much radio play, but I know I've heard this one.
Yeah, this was like MTV famous or something. Huh?
100%. This is The Fix, Saved by Zero, from 1983. It did chart in the U.S. Billboard's Hot 100, number 20 for 1983. So they had Red Skies at Night. They had Stand or Fall. They had there's another one. This one. It was just those two. They had tons of music. Fans out there. And all these music. I'm like, look, dude. They didn't have a video for it, okay? And it didn't exist. The last charted 42 years ago, Greg.
Egad.
42 years ago. We were still 11.
Yeah,
Fuck, we were still 11, bro.
Yep, these guys are still touring too. You can go see them live.
They touring still?
The Fix, you can go see this song live. It's probably one of their bangers they saved for the end of the show. Let's see, live in 2025 tour. Where are they playing? Pioneer Town, California, September 10th.
Where?
Pioneer Town. I don't know where that. I've never heard of that. We still got that. The audio sounds funky. I don't know if the chat can confirm that the audio sounds funky or if that's just on my end.
I'm getting a notice that my Wi-Fi is fucking sucking.
Yeah, you got slack
So it's
Wi-Fi.
I don't know. Maybe I should move this boom box in front of me. It's sucking up my Wi-Fi. I don't know, dude. I don't want to restart. Fuck all that. We'll just go until we die, bro. We'll just go until we die. To the ground, bro. To the ground.
Octavio recognized the song, so it must be playing pretty good.
Saved by Zero. All right, that's The Fix. I think it was one of their better songs or one of their chart toppers, but it hit number 20 for 1983. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Check out their website, thefix.com. They're touring. You can come and see them when they come to your town.
Nice.
I'm sure they look the same.
All right. This next song doesn't have a video. Well, I mean, not video that I saw or anything like that. But anyways, really popular. Again, from our favorite year, 1984. It charted on number 73 for the year end for 1985. So must have been released right at the end of the year. So anyways, shout out to all of our listeners out there. Take this one back. If you're our age, you know this one.
So you think you're bad with your rap? Well, I'll tell ya, Pilgrim, I started the crap. When you were in diapers and wetting the sheets, I was at the Ponderosa rapping to the beat.
Rapping Duke. Supposed to be John Wayne.
Sure, I rustled some cattle and
tended the sheep,
but my main concern was rapping to the beat. I don't bother nobody, I'm a real nice guy, kinda laid back like a dead fly. Da-ha, 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 da-ha. I'm talking here and now. Later for the cattle and rustling the cow. If I had a chance to do a repeat, you can bet your sweet dippy I'd be rapping to the beat.
Da-ha.
Da-ha. Da-ha. Que pasa, amigos? Not a pasa, I see. 200 punks, well, what you gonna do? I got 2 6-shooters that'll see me through. That's 12 dead and 188 pallbearers. Da-ha, da-ha, da-ha. What I do on your grave won't pass for flowers either. Now Curtis Blow Run DMC, you haven't heard a rap
until you heard it from me.
I'm the baddest rapper in history, and there'll be no more after me. Da-ha, da-ha, da-ha. Meanwhile,
this is Biggie mentions this song in his song called Juicy.
Swimming pools and movies.
What's that?
It says that Biggie mentions this song in one of his songs.
I've heard. I couldn't tell you what song. Yeah, something rapping Duke da-ha, da-ha.
Yeah.
It's
Juicy. Biggie doing Juicy.
Is that the song?
Yeah.
All right.
That's hilarious. Yeah,
so we're gonna try out.
I used to love that, dude. That used to come on some kind of weird. That was like freshman year in high school, and that came on some radio show or something that we would listen to on Friday or Saturday nights. I don't even know where that was from, but we just basically listened to that show waiting for that song to come on.
I can't remember. I think it was on the radio here locally, and kids at school were singing it. We making our own mixtapes and shit, so we had our own copies of it and stuff like that, right? So we're gonna try a new bit. We're gonna do some reoccurring bits, and so we're right in the middle of the show. So I want to pause the show for a second, and I want to do like a Gen X shout out. I want to recognize Gen Mexicans, some Gen Xness, right? I want to do a song of the week. I want to shout out a movie of the week, and I want to do a Gen X spotlight, which could be anything, anybody, anything that's just Gen X, right? It could just be anything. So for this week, for the openers, I chose I chose for the song of the week. Here's the song I want to shout out this week. Give a shout out to Another One Bites the Dust. I'm gonna give a shout out to Queen. I'm gonna give a shout out to their little shot at the little disco joint during the whole disco era.
Dude, this takes me straight back to Roller King, bro.
We have a shout out to Freddie freaking Mercury, bro.
This is a roller skating song.
Machine guns ready to go. I'm ready to go. Shout out to Jamie Foxx wearing the dress. Ugly girl. I'm ready to go. That was a good character, though. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Hey. Gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Break it down. Just kidding. I've heard a mix with this. This my shit. All the girls stomp your feet like this. Few times been around that track.
Yeah, this is a remake.
Hollaback Girl in the beginning on top of that. They kick it up a little bit, but I've heard it. My vocal mixing skills aren't what they need to be to fully, describe the greatness. That wasn't that cool. It was kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie. It was cool. So, reoccurring bit. Here we go. The first shout out song we want to do, regardless of whatever episode we're doing, we're going to shout out some shit, right? So the first shout out was Queen. Another One Bites the Dust. And so I want to shout out a movie. I want to shout out, and there's a lot of go-tos. There's a lot of this, a lot of that. There's a lot of, movies that probably expect us to do, like Breakfast Club right at the top, or, or Weird Science, or, one of those, Stand By Me, or whatever, one of those iconic 80s movies, right? However, I'm going to hit an iconic Gen X movie, but I think I'm going to throw a slight curveball and not get one that's probably that expected, but we'll still go, okay, here we go. Shout this motherfucker out.
There is a creature alive today who has survived millions of years of evolution.
I want you to pay attention to how long this movie trailer is.
Without passion and without logic. It lives to kill. A mindless eating machine.
We're going to do an episode on that guy. It's one guy who's done like 8,000 different movies. I have notes on it already. I have a half an outline on it already.
It is as if God created the devil.
He's dead now, I think.
Gave him jaws. This is Universal's extraordinary motion picture version of Peter Benchley's best-selling novel.
FYI, movie trailers aren't subject to copyright. Nah. Especially since
that the girl got
like
killed
87 or 84 and before.
You knew there was a shark out there. You knew it was dangerous, but you let people go swimming anyway.
Barracuda. Everybody says, huh? What? You yell shark. We've got a panic on our hands on the 4th of July.
Is it true that most people get attacked by sharks in 3 feet of water, about 10 feet from the beach?
Yeah. What we are dealing with here is a perfect engine, an eating machine.
We're not only going to have to close the beach, we're going to have to hire somebody to kill the shark.
Bad fish. But I'll catch him and kill him.
Did you hear your father? Out of the water now!
This shark, swallow you whole.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
There it is.
That's a 20-footer.
25. 3 tons on them.
Hurry
up. He's coming straight for us. Don't screw it up now. Don't wait for me. Now! Shoot!
357 Magnum.
What's the deal? Give him room! I can't! He's trying to run! Oh! Cut it quick! I can't hold it! Hurry! Break it up! Brody!
None of man's fantasies of evil can compare with the reality of Jaws. Roy Scheider, Robert Shaw, Richard Dreyfuss. Jaws. See it before you go swimming.
Hell no.
I never saw that movie, dude. I've never watched the whole thing. I've seen bits and pieces like that, but I never watched the movie.
It's a scary. Well, so it's an old movie, so the scary is different, right? It takes the whole movie to kind of scare you, but the parts that are scary are just like this idea that if you can't see the bottom or touch the bottom, that there's a giant fucking shark in there, including your own swimming pool at nighttime with the light off. You know how fucking scary swimming in the dark is? Swimming in you can't eat. Fuck all that, dude. And that's why the movie's scary.
Or if you're on the beach in Honolulu drinking beers and you have to walk out into the water to piss.
Yes.
That's when he's coming to. Did you ever go to Universal Studios? I got to go on the ride and see the mechanical shark Universal Studios back in the day.
I did not.
I think they got rid of it now, right? I don't think it's there anymore.
I don't know. Where's it at? There it is. I've never seen that. I've seen it on videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, I actually got to go there back in the day and actually ride the ride and see the mechanical shark come out of the water.
Very cool.
So fake.
Yeah, you can tell it's not a real shark.
So fake.
You can so tell. In my DJ days, I was searching for Apache, and I was searching for, jump on it and stuff like that. And then while searching for that, I found this fucking little gem. And now, if you're a parent age, oh, good Lord.
It's very loud.
That's loud. I turned it down. If you're our parents' age, you're probably keen with this.
Yeah, I've heard this.
You're probably hip to this.
Wait, this has been remixed or something too, though.
Well, here's the guy who did it.
That guy's whole face is a mustache. He looks like a cartoon character.
Dude, they're hella young, and young people looked old back then.
And they loved all that shit. They're funky. I can't see the video on YouTube. Are you there?
Yeah, what?
I can't see the video, it's just a black square. On the YouTube end, it's not streaming the video. We're having some technical difficulties.
I'm wondering if we're getting copyright hit.
Already? Live copyright hits?
I don't know if that's how that works or not. Let's keep going. Fuck it.
Oh, there it goes. It was playing there. It was just a black square for some reason.
Maybe I'm just struggling to connect. I'm just struggling to connect right now. I feel like Tommy Seebach, Apache, 1979 Disco Tango album, last charted. Seebach's version did not chart. So that song never did
Too
chart.
obscure.
Yeah, too disco, buddy.
Yeah, he was played in a couple of discos though.
This next one comes to us from those fellas down under where they eat Vegemite sandwich.
I woke up this morning with a bad hangover, and my penis was missing again.
Again.
It's all the time. It's detachable. This comes in handy a lot of the time. I can leave it home when I think it's going to get me in trouble, or I can rent it out when I don't need it. But now and then I go to a party, get drunk, and the next morning I can't, for the life of me, remember what I did with it. First I looked around my apartment and I couldn't find it, so I called up the place where the party was. They hadn't seen it either. I asked them to check the medicine cabinet, because
They hadn't seen it either.
I leave it there sometimes, but not this time. So I told them if it pops up to let me know. I called a few people who were at the party, but they were no help either. I was starting to get desperate. I really don't like being without my penis for too long. It makes me feel like less of a man, and I really hate having to sit down every time I take a leak. After a few hours of searching the house and calling everyone I could think of, I was starting to get very depressed, so I went to the Kiev and ate breakfast. Then as I walked down Second Avenue towards St. Mark's Place, where all those people sell used books and other junk on the street, I saw my penis lying on a blanket next to a broken toaster oven. Some guy was selling it. I had to buy it off him. He wanted $22, but I talked him down to 17.
Hey, Facebook right now live
I took it home,
is giving us not an ownership link for NBCU creator content protection was added to for the song that's playing right now.
That fast?
It's live. It's showing the video right now saying, hey, wait, this is ours. Holy shit. Okay.
Jeepers.
Well, we'll just pull it then. Holy shit. I was in the
Yeah,
moment.
don't play that.
That was real time. All right. Well, here we go. I'll wait for Facebook.
Of all the songs, you get copyright strikes on detachable penis, huh?
We did. Hella fast, dude. That was funny. Okay, well, shoot. Let's just keep moving forward. Oh, hey, Gen X Spotlight. Gen X Spotlight. I stole this video from the internet. I stole it like all the other ones. I stole it. This is our Gen X Spotlight.
Born on 17th of January 1959 in Los Angeles, is a talented American singer, guitarist, actress and author, best known as the lead vocalist and guitarist for the all-female rock band The Bangles. Hoffs and The Bangles rose to fame in the 1980s with their catchy pop rock hits like Manic Monday, Walk Like an Egyptian, and Eternal Flame. Their harmonious sound and Hoff's distinctive voice captivated audiences worldwide. Aside from her work with The Bangles, Hoffs pursued a solo career, releasing albums that showcased her songwriting and musical depth. Hoff's musical journey also includes collaborations with various artists and contributions to soundtracks. Her influence on the music industry extends beyond her performances. She has become a symbol of women's empowerment in rock music. Susanna Hoff's enduring career, remarkable vocals, and contributions to rock and pop culture have made her an admired and influential figure in the world of music, leaving an indelible mark on the music of her era.
I wonder how much she'd cost to get on the show.
Yeah, right. That would be cool. She probably has some stories from the 80s.
Bruh. Clip that.
Dude, I can't even find the live on Facebook at all.
Clip that. It's live right now. I can see it.
I can't see it. Is this it right here?
She's so pretty. And she's like 62 or 63 right now. She's still hella pretty. Good Lord, that lady. All right. Rounding out the list over here, our friend Toby, our good friend Toby, jumped in on this list. And this is his, this is one of his contributions. This comes to us from 1985.
Comic. Horns.
Fishbone, Lion-Ass, Biatch. I'm on phone. I just pulled up our live and it just started to go through.
We have audio quality glitches again.
Am I struggling again, bro?
Your Wi-Fi is bogus. Everything else is fine. It's just the music that sounds funky. You sound good. There's no glitch. You don't sound like a robot or like you're in a tin can or anything.
Do all the songs sound crappy or just some? Of them?
It's just kind of going in and out. But that one sounds terrible again.
That's gonna be my connection.
Copyright.
All right, we'll see him copyright this one then. Lord, how about this song? This is an honorable mention. It's not officially on the list.
Here you go. You know it's singing. You're dead.
Yeah.
Want to hear it again?
Only the real ones know this
Ballad
one.
of Jimi Hendrix. You're dead.
SOD, Stormtroopers of Death.
They were a good comedy rock group too.
They're fucking
They did
metal.
a lot of good stuff.
They were straight
I was a
metal.
big
All
fan
right.
of these guys too. I had a bootleg version of that tape.
Toby comes in with a joint from 1982. It charted number 1 in the UK in 1982 and number 12 here in the States. So it's been 43 years.
You guys.
43 years since this song hit.
He had a big hit in the United States too, didn't he?
Who was this one?
Sounds terrible again.
Makeup. Excuse me. Goody goody two shoes, goody two shoes. All right, well, let's just close with the last video of the night then. And this song is, I think, a Japanese hair band, bro. They're from like 84. Everything is from 84. These guys are from 87, actually. Easy-O, produced by Gene Simmons, reached Billboard 200, number 150 in 1987. The album did. All right, here we go. We'll close with this one, folks. Yeah, I got the Wi-Fi.
He definitely sounds like English is his second language.
Yeah, they even grunge metal sing with an accent, huh?
Dude, one of my favorite things about being in Japan was I made friends with a bunch of these guys, and I used to go see local shows with Japanese bands like this all the time.
Yeah.
These underground clubs in Yokohama and go to Tokyo and stuff. They would just invite us to shows all the time. It was so awesome. Very Hollywood, though. That's all.
Yeah, you're not Nikki Sixx, sorry.
He's better than you, okay?
You guys are just not Motley Crue.
They're trying to be, though. How did you end up? Where did you get a tape of this when you were in high school?
No,
How did you even end up with that?
I don't even know.
Found it in someone's car.
I don't know how I got Slayer. I don't know how I got any of those tapes, bro. I wasn't buying them. I don't even know.
Bootlegs. Was it a bootleg or an actual version?
Maybe somebody gave them to me, or you know what I mean? Shit. I don't know.
Someone bought it on accident.
You know. Flashback Heart Attack, 1987, the Easy O album produced by Gene Simmons. And it did chart. Well, the album charted.
You like them?
I like it. That was a good song. I remember it all these years. You know, and then they had the, maybe I just heard the video and I got the tape after or something. Or maybe I had the song recorded on. I don't remember, man.
Headbangers Ball.
I don't remember. But I had the tape. I know for a fact I had the tape. So that's going to do it for us tonight, folks. I want to thank everybody, who watches our content, consumes our content. I want to thank you guys for just spending your time with us. We appreciate it. We follow Gary V's rules. We make our content and our tribe will follow us. We have a huge tribe on our audio only side. So thank you to everyone who catches our stuff audio only and everyone who checks out our videos, man. Hey, we love you guys too. So my name is Jason.
And I'm Greg.
Peace out, everybody.
Metal out. Late.